Ready?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Just sure the stream is going.
It is. It's going.
All right. Awesome. All right. Welcome everybody to the Shell Series race at Indianapolis. Monster with Connor once again in the booth. Welcome back. We had the truck race, which of course was won by Manuel not too long ago. And we're about to go some more Indy racing in. You ready? Connor?
Yep.
Awesome. So let's go over our starting grid for today's race. So starting on the pole will be Braden in the number 5 Chevrolet for Ard Motorsports. Starting on his outside looking for his first ever Shell win is Kyle. Then row 2 we have the 98 of Gaming Freak and the 97 Thunder. Row 3 we have the 17 of Brandon Beal and the 29 of Mark Games. Then making it, I guess you could say, one of the surprises this season, Truex fan making a start for Texas Motorsports. He's starting in 7th, I believe this is, for TMS in the 65 and Soccer in the 13. Running at the top 10 will be Chase Clyde in the 94 and truck winner Manuel. Then we have Jaden in the 1, Evan in the 26. Then we have 12 of Professor Pross and Craig Popchris. The 56 of Shawnard and last week's winner Lynn. Then we have the 45 of Hector Daniel and the 76 of Pendray McHarold. Then last season's winner at this race, Ebenezer in the 19, runner-up in the truck race as well, Warrior Cat in the 95. Then we have the 20 of Loading and the 51 of Max Molina, 21 of Torak and the 28 of Zawolf. The 55 trying to catch a break, Santi Messi and the 74 of Giuseppe. Then the 87 of Nikki and the 2 of Commander Brick. Then we have the 60 of Miko and the 00 of Lucky Noko. Then the 78 of Quad Kid Boy and the 07 of Zevel. 24 of Pavo and the 32 of Red Panda Racer. Then we have Jessica in the number 33, Patrick Miller in the 22, Fran Gomez in the number 30, and Monster in the number 63. Then David Kreutz in the 62, NASCAR fan in the 25. And rounding out the field will be Connor in the 14 and EXO in the number 10. So we have 64 laps. Pretty long race, I'm not going to lie. But given what we've seen in the truck race, we only had 2 cautions for the entire race. Gosh. And my game just crashed because I turned better cautions on, just as I predicted.
Yeah. Here. Tip for next time. Turn it on before you start a race. Just a tip.
See, I know. I always forget to turn it on before the race. I don't know why. But, like, Thunder always turns it on during the race and it doesn't crash his game. And it's like, I don't understand
I don't get
logic
it either.
anymore. Anyways, we're going to restart. Luckily, the race didn't start when that happened. Trixan, I guess we'll lead it to green now. Green flag.
You're not streaming.
Oh, shoot. My bad. There we go. Now it's working. Trixan leads him down into turn number 3. And here comes the 14 of Connor with help from the 16 of Lynn. And Truex fan, in his first race with Texas Motorsports, is leading at Indianapolis.
He's got to run.
Well, it seems like Trixfan has the car to beat, that's for sure. Already. Connor moves to second, Lynn to third, Ford to hold up the top 3 spots. Then it's Ebenezer and Pavo that ran at the top 5. Lynn gonna go to the inside of Connor for second right here, it looks like. And it looks like she's gonna get the spot and out of turn number 3, maybe. Now I hear they see Thunder and Chase Clyde in the back. If 65 is pulled away. 16 starting to reel him in. Ebenezer, last season's winner, already up into third. And you got the 2 Ard Motorsports teammates right there. Sandy Messi has not been able to catch a break pretty much all season. He's right behind his rookie teammate. Keeping an eye because for whatever reason Zevel's wreck didn't have a caution, so I just want to make sure we don't have that happen again. In the truck race, obviously.
Yeah.
19's catching the 16. Trying to go 2 for 2 so far this weekend is TFR if Ebenezer can win, or any other TFR car for that matter.
Now we got a caution.
Already? Oh, wow. Oh, the 87 and the 28 get together.
Zawolf, continuing on, not the best season he's ever had.
Yeah, Nicky, you could say the same thing. He's in the 30s in points. Of course, getting called up to the cup as here comes Lynch trying to get the lead. This is for the race back to the caution.
He's gonna get it. She's gonna get it, I mean.
Side by side, I think.
Wait a minute.
Right, Connor
she's
Lynn's.
pulling out. She's pulling away.
And that was too close to call, but I think Lynn got it, and she did. Now let's see what happened to Nikki and Zawolf here. Turn 2, I believe, is where it happened. Oh, no. On turn 2. I'm all over the place. All 3 wide. Let's see if we can go on board with Nikki. We can get a better angle.
It looked like the
Actually,
87
no.
was about to turn to 45.
Let's see, because you see Nikki's there. Zawolf's underneath him going into 1. Nikki's trying to get underneath the 45. He tries to hit the inside, but Zawolf was there. Slides up into the 45 and comes down on 28. Then it's on from there. Thunder got a piece in that wreck. I get a good camera angle. Let's look at that again. Real time. Yeah, there you see Thunder. I think Jessica barely gets through. Thunder smacks the wall after the fact. Let's go on board at the 28. See his point of view of this whole incident. 87's there. 28 just gets underneath him at the last second, and then tough break for both drivers. Zawolf takes it to the garage.
They got pit stops.
Yep. Lynn leads him on. There you see Trix, man. Only lap 6 here in the shell race at Indy. Lynn's already out. So is Pavo. Pavo's going to get the lead, I think. He does.
And the 65 gets ahead of the 16.
Lynn's going to lose 2 spots on pit road. I guess Craig got ahead of the 19. Just looking at the order. See if any names lost quite a bit. Look like it. The 97 trying to get some of the damage repaired, I would assume, from that caution. Of course, smack the wall to 65. What's going on there? All right, we're going green this time. It's the 24 of Pavo in the lead. Then it's Truex Fan, Lynn, Messi, and Warrior Cat, your top 5. Here we go. We're about to go into the restart zone. Here we go. It looks like Truex Fan got the jump on the restart. He's going to get in front. And have the 55 behind. 2 teammates battle there. Craig's up here trying to get his 4th win of the season. '95 trending to the inside of the 55. Ebenezer, I think, was thinking about a 3 wide, but thought better of it. D1 powering around the outside. '78 might have thought it 3 wide there on the 25. 16 gets by the 24.
Side by side, this game oh, that 24 is starting to fall back like a rocket.
Yeah, now he's about to get passed by Warrior Cat and Ebenezer by the looks of it.
64?
Yeah, I think I did hear 64.
24, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Ebenezer gets to the inside. I think he might get around Pavo right here. These two will be competing for Rookie of the Year in the Cup Series next season. Be interesting. Now Lynn's trying to run down Truex Fan. That'll be another Rookie of the Year contender in the Cup side next season. Having herself a career season in shell, or rookie season at that. On the back bumper of Truex Fan.
Good try to get by him.
Here she goes. I think Lynn's going to get it right here out of turn 4. Still side by side. And she's got it. Lynn now to the lead. Warrior Cat trying to get second now. Thought better of it.
Falls
Tuck
back
behind.
the 65.
More battling back there. You see Ev trying to get by Lucky Noko. Single file pretty much through the field here for that lead pack anyway. 97 and the 87 have lost the lead pack. Ooh, the 95 dives it.
Look, he just moved up to 65.
He did make a pretty aggressive move to the inside. Looks like he's gonna benefit from it though, however. Maybe not. I don't know, because Truex Fan's hanging with him on the outside lane. These guys trying to find something interesting to watch. Some side by side in the lead pack here. '74 now trying to get by the 65.
Truex Fan is starting to fall back a bit.
Yeah, slowly but surely he is. He had a good car on that restart and at the start of the race, but now.
You know what else this race marks?
Hmm.
Truex Fan has now driven for every manufacturer in a single season.
Oh yeah.
He's driven for Castaneva's Motorsports, that's Chevrolet. He's driven for his own team, that's Toyota, and now he's driving for TMS, which is Ford.
That is a very interesting statistic, not gonna lie.
Yep, and I believe he's the only one to drive for all Man U's in one season.
And he's probably gonna be the only one too. Currently, Lynn pulls away. Where you got Giuseppe Manuel up here.
Otto almost done it last season, but he's missing a Toyota team to drive for. He drove for Ard Motorsports and his own team last season in Shell.
It was an attempt, close one with that. But I think it's I mean, we could see it possibly in the future, but it really depends. '95 is starting to reel in the 16. That's going to be for the race lead. '74, not too far back. Manuel and Miko have themselves a good day so far. Of course, Manuel, as mentioned at the start of the Shell broadcast, won the Truck Series race not too long ago. Red trying to get to the inside of Gaming Freak. That's for position. Gonna move him out of the way. He's gonna get the spot. Nikki's currently on the front stretch, so we've got a while yet till we get to lap traffic. Ebenezer trying to get to Truex, man. That's his boss in front of him. One thing we got to watch, Connor, is these cautions, because we saw how cautions pretty much affected the end of the truck race. Oh, there's one. There's Chase Clyde around.
Well,
Jessica smacks the wall.
Oh,
12
almost
has
up
also
in the
been
air
collected.
again.
Huge hit for the 94 and the 12 as well, and that'll be another caution.
And the 16 seemed to have let it back.
Yeah, it seems like Lynn's gonna bring the field to the caution.
Yeah, again.
But
damn,
Chase Clyde and Prost, that was a rough crash for the 94.
That was a rough couple of hits.
Looks like, oh, did he get tagged by the 1? Oh, he did. It looks like he came down though. We'll see. Oh yeah, he came down trying to get in front of the 1, but
MKO rivalry continues.
Yeah, the 1 was on the inside. The 94 came down. You see the 94 smacks the wall. Jessica got collected. 62 as well. Then the 12 just hits the side. Oh my gosh. Rough hit.
EMS could have something to say about it as well.
I mean, they do have an argument in this case, but that was still a rough hit for the 94. Take a look at it. It's turned into the wall. Bam.
Almost up in the air twice. Almost a flip twice, I would mean to say. He did get some air. Almost all 4 tires off the ground.
Let's watch 12's point of view on this one now.
Oh. Did he have a bit of contact with the 17?
Well, I mean, he was side by side with him. I'm not sure, though.
It looked like he did. It looked like he slid up on him. Oh, barely.
Not really much contact, but yeah, that was still
almost some contact.
That was a hard hit to watch, but hopefully everybody's okay. Here comes everybody to get some service on their cars. See who wins the race off pit road here.
It'll be 4 tires and probably fuel for the 16.
16's out of her box. Here comes the 31. And 65. He's losing quite a bit of spots on pit road. He's being held, it looks like, now. So quite a loss for the 65 of Truex-Man on that last stop. But it'll be the 16 of Lynn that will regain the lead after pit stops. Going back to green, it'll be Lynn and Warrior Cat this time. Chase Clyde and Professor Prost have taken their cars to the garage. But to go back to green. About dead even on the start. It looks like Lynn is going to get clear. .74 to the inside of the 31. That's for P2. Ooh. And now Lynn has put a gap to the field because of all this shuffling around back here. Warrior Cat might look 3 wide into turn 1. Does not. The 74 of Giuseppe trying to rebound from truck race earlier. He's up in second. 95 to the inside. Exactly what the 16 wants behind her. He's Gaming Freak up into the mix now, trying to get his second win of the season. Still pretty early, though. Anything is possible. Oh, they're wrecking again in the back. The 24's around. Big hit for the 30. The 33's in it. The 14 is on the brakes. He gets a piece. The 07. Oh, the 97. Oh my gosh.
What in the world was the 07 doing?
That is a very good question. The 97 with a big hit to the back end of somebody. Lynn again. We'll see what happened this time. As our third caution of the race is out. Oh, another 3 wide situation between the 13, the 10, and the 24. Who's at fault this time, though, is the question. Oh, Exo moves down to try and get underneath the 24, but the 13 was there. 13 just slides up into the 10. I mean, a bit of displeasure there, but 24 smacks the wall. Hit by the 19. There you see the 30. 33 as well gets around. 14's on the brakes, trying to avoid. Hits the 14. Then there's the 07, and then the 51 gets ran in the backup by the 97. Which 14 also got a bit of a piece in that as well. So another 3 wide brings out a caution once again. And I would assume we're going to get some more pit stops under this caution. Oh, the 63 is going to play some strategy. So is the 55. They're both going to elect to stay out. Don't know how wise that's going to be. I think somebody else is staying out too. Oh no, just same two. 16's already out of her box. Be a quick 2-tire stop, maybe just a fuel stop. Mark's gonna gain quite a few spots on pit road. We're gonna skip through here a bit. So with some bold strategy, that's gonna put the 63 and the 55 on the front row. After that,
65
caution.
now back up in the top 10 after a better pit stop than last time.
It's good for him, but as you can see, some names that are out. We got Thunder, Fran Gomez, Pavo, and Connor taking their cars to the garage. Max Molina will get the free pass under this caution.
Although I don't know if it's going to help him that much considering the damage.
Yeah, because you got pile drove in the backup by the 97, but green flag.
Looks like to be an even start for the two cars up front.
Remember, those two stayed out, so this is going to be very interesting to see what their strategy ploy is. 63 gets ahead. Had a pretty rough middle of the season. Of course, he fell outside the top 20 with his 2 wins on the season already. Trying to get some momentum back as you see Lynn putting some pressure. Truex, like you said, has rebounded back inside the top 10 after a semi-decent pit stop. Ooh, cuts off the 0-0 right there. Now Messi's going to drop back on those older tires. Now there's Warrior Cat trying to get second from Lynn. Lucky trying to get to the inside of Truex. That's for the 5th position on the racetrack. 63 is pulled away from the field right here.
Trying to get win number 3 of the season.
Put him back into a wild card position. It'd be a good start if he wins this race. Better yet, even gets a good finish out of this. '95 trying to run him down. Lucky's still out in the back bumper of the 65. Giuseppe again to the inside for 2nd place. Lucky goes to the inside of Truex. That's for 4th now. Holstetter Braden's having himself a pretty good run. He's sitting just outside the top 10. Getting close to halfway, I believe. Lap 34, I believe, is the halfway point. Oh, we're actually already past halfway.
Oh yeah, we are.
Lucky now moves to 2nd place. I'll save halfway just in case.
Oh, I didn't even realize I was going to show it up in the pop-up.
Now 0-0 is going to run down his boss. Lucky's been on fire recently. I mean, he had a good run going at Pocono last week until he got caught up in a late race accident. Now he's right there looking to get the lead from the 63.
74, not
Here,
that far behind.
yeah, here comes 00. This for the lead right here. Trying to get his first ever shell win or no, second, because I know last season. Lucky to the inside. He's got the race lead. Here comes Giuseppe in the 74. Tucks back behind the 63.
Top three within less than 3 seconds of each other.
That's incredible. Then you see Mark sitting in fourth right now. He's about almost a second back. Surprised how long the 63 has gone without pitting, given he stayed under that caution, obviously. But that he's gonna have to come in a lot earlier than some of these guys right here. What play into his favor, we're gonna find out, but we'll see. Lap cars right there. The 51 and the 07 racing pretty intensely. Oh, the 63 is coming in. As soon as I say that,
Here we go.
55 is also going to come in. He also stayed under that caution. So we'll see if these guys have the right strategy to win them the race. So Lucky's over half a second over Giuseppe. Manuel trying to get underneath Mark. There's Pendray trying to get by Warrior Cat. .31 gonna get by the 29. Now the 76 is right there. You see the 63 and the 55 have exited the pits. Giuseppe's been slowly closing in the gap each lap. I think 63 and the 55 are back on the track. We're in a lap 40 this time. See what happens, because in strategies, you never know what can happen.
Yep.
So everybody's staying out another lap.
Sorry if we're not being that talkative. That's how we're gonna be though.
And I don't anticipate any pit stops happening anytime soon. because they did pit under that caution. But we're reaching almost 20 laps to go. Currently, Ford hold the top 3 spots once again with 31 Emmanuel currently sitting 4th, and then Warrior Cat 5th. So Ford seems to have the dominant cars of the day, but we'll see what the Chevys and Toyotas can pull out here in these final almost 20 laps. Gaming Freak drops in behind the one of Jaden there. Commander Brick trying to see some battles here throughout the field. .65 trying to get by the 29. Looks like he's going to get the job done. Oh, Marpez stops the 13 and the 33. 74 is coming in, so it looks like our green flag pit stops are taking place.
Yep.
16, the 10, and the 25 are also coming in this time. Guys are keeping it pretty semi-clean so far. Jessica and Soccer coming out of the pits. We see Ebenezer coming in with Kreutz, 2 damaged cars, Zevel as well. Lucky stays out another lap. Pendrey's coming in. So is Manuel, Warrior Cat. Quite a bit, actually. Apparently, Lucky's in a league of his own. He's got a 2.5 second lead on Braden right now.
Yep.
$20 to go next time by. Here comes the 00 now. Let's see. Here's 74. He was already out. A couple other guys. So if I'm looking at this correctly, I believe the 63 might get the lead back. Or no, the 74, because he came out ahead.
Yeah.
Or the 76, I don't know. We'll see.
Could be anybody of those guys.
74's got to run. Looks like Pendrey's going to come out ahead of him, though. NASCAR fan looking the inside of the 63. That's for pretty much provisional third at this point until everything cycles through.
Yeah, there's that 76 that we just saw.
There's the 00.
He has won before, but he has never finished a race completely. First ever win came at Darlington after the gang crashed.
Here's the 76. He's past the 00. That'll put him in the lead.
Today's the day to find out if Pendrey will be able to complete his way to a win.
We're going to find out. He's got 20 laps to do so. He's got Giuseppe, who's looking for his first ever win as well in his rookie season with Johnny Benson Racing.
Win completely. His second overall win is what he's looking for. His first ever win came at Texas Motorsports last season in 28. Again mentioned at Darlington. Now come to this season, Wolf Motorsports, new team. He is the team owner, the first ever satellite team for TMS.
We'll see what he can do. Currently got another Ford behind. Then you got NASCAR fan about 2 seconds back in third. Then Sandy Messi in fourth, having himself a career day so far. Here you see the 63 trying to get underneath the 31. Lap traffic coming up ahead. That could play a huge difference maker.
Mm-hmm. Could give Giuseppe the lead or Hendry
Could even
a
help
run.
these guys.
Yeah, it could help the guys in the back.
There's the 51 with the 87 and the 07. Entering turn 3. Top two have put a gap on third, but here's Manuel starting to run down NASCAR fan by himself. Over 2 seconds now separates the leader from third. And they're coming up on these lap cars pretty quick. Will they play a problem for these two leaders? Let's find out. Come up on Nicky here shortly.
Hendry
They
starting to
might.
let down the low. Giuseppe goes with him.
Now they're going to get by Molina. Zevelzor is going to be an interesting one. Oh, Zevel comes down, but he's going to not be able to block. Two leaders get by the traffic. Giuseppe right there looking to the inside.
Not going to be able to get it that time. He tries to shoot for inside as we go into the turn. No, he will not.
He's still right on the bumper of the 76, waiting to make his move. Now these two have to get by these lap cars if they still want a chance at the win. NASCAR fan Emmanuel. NASCAR fan to the top. That's going to help the 31. But now they're both stuck behind the lap cars. And that's just helping the two guys in front get away really more easily.
Mm-hmm.
31 now gets ahead of the traffic, but he's lost a lot of time to 2 leaders. As Giuseppe takes the lead.
Mm-hmm. Hendry trying to keep up with him.
Still right on the bumper. You've got the fastest lap. Currently it's the 46.
Hendry could pull a late crossover.
Yep, here he comes. He's looking to turn 2.
He's gonna try, not that time. Falls back behind. Probably get him on a straightaway.
Keep an eye on it. There you see the third place car Manuel on your screen.
3 seconds back.
Here's Pendre again to the inside in 3.
Shot it coming into the turn. I don't know if it's gonna help him that time. It's close.
Still side by side as they come out of turn 4. Pendre might have the advantage. He's going to lead the lap at the line.
Still side by side though.
He's going to clear
He has to
Giuseppe in
clear him.
turn
Yes, he can
1.
clear him.
Manuel's been eating into the gap. He's now under 3 seconds now. Pendray is starting to pull away.
Yep.
Front straight away.
Imagine how proud the TMS family will be seeing their satellite car get its first ever win.
Be one happy family over there in the Ford camp, especially the TMS one. Oh, the 5. Looked like he kind of moved the 31 out of
I
his
wouldn't
way.
consider it over. Yeah, we might get one more round of pit stops.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. Now Braden, the pole sitter, trying to run down the 2 leaders.
Something else I wouldn't doubt, a caution. We've seen it affect
Oh,
the
yeah.
end of the race in trucks. It could affect the end of the race in Shell as well.
I mean, we've already seen 3 of them in this race. We'll see what happens at the end of this one.
Yep, there is. Yep, and there is still a possibility for a 4th one.
Currently, Braden trying to pull away from NASCAR fan. We'll see if that's helping him. It's not.
Josephi trying to keep it within 3 seconds as, yep, here we go.
There's those pit stops you're talking about, Connor. 63's in for his stop. 55 trying to stretch it. I don't know what. He's on the same strategy the 63 was. So I don't know what 55's thinking right here. Two leaders stay on the track.
Yep, and with those pit stops, this is what's going to come down to. It's going to come down to whenever Pendray and Josephi pit.
There's the 55 finally coming into his stop. Braden's kind of cut down the lead, but not by much. Gonna be 10 laps to go this time. So this is gonna be an interesting play by all these guys to see who's gonna do what. Watching to see if anybody else comes down. Looks like no takers this lap. Two trying to get by the 16. That's for P6.
They got to be coming in soon, right?
Surely they have to. I don't think they can stretch the next 9 laps.
Yeah, we're coming to like, what, 8 laps to go soon? Yeah,
Give me
there's no way
9.
they could stretch for 8 laps. No, 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9.
Still no one coming in. Man, if these guys can stretch it, I'd be impressed, but I don't think they're going to. But coming to 8 laps to go, we'll see what these guys pull out of their hat. Leaders stay out again. Oh, 33's coming in.
No, I speak too soon.
Jessica coming in for her stop.
2.92. Yeah, these leaders need a pit soon.
Yeah, they're starting to fall off quite a bit. See what happens here. Looks like they're both staying out again. I don't know what the call is for these two. Looks like the 25's coming in. Yes, he is. 13 as well. .6. The leaders are starting to lose some time. 74 gets to the lead now.
Yeah, they're gonna need a pit this time by.
Because those third place on back are starting to reel them in, which I don't think is what they want to see. I mean, they could play some gamble, but I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, 74's coming in. 76 stays out another lap. 5's coming in. So it's the 16.
And that might have just messed up Hendry's win.
We'll see. Hendry's the leader, but he's got a 2-second lead over Lucky right now. Coming to 5 laps to go. Lucky's got quite a bit of time to make up on this run.
At the pace they're going, Lucky could probably catch up and probably take the lead from him on like the second or last lap.
But it really also depends on if these guys come in or not, because they could also stretch it if they can.
76, he's gonna need a pit soon.
31's coming in. 00's going to stay out. The 2's coming in. Yes, he is.
Yep,
00 takes the lead. Lucky's going to have to try and last 5 more laps if he can. Teammate Gaming Freak falls into second.
Yep, right behind the 25.
NASCAR fan trying to get back on the lead lap because these two have still yet to pit.
Now, like I said, it comes down to when the 76 is going to come out.
It also really depends because the 00 or the 98 could maybe stretch it, but I really doubt that, but never know. Coming to 4 laps. Let's see what Lucky does. He's going to come in. Gaming Freak looks like he's going to come in as well. Now this race is really anybody's race. Quad's coming in. So NASCAR fan went by. He was a lapper at that point. Now the question is, who's going to... Oh, there's the battle. 74 gets ahead.
And it's going to be by a margin. Yeah, 74 is probably going to be the leader by a long shot.
We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, that 5's ahead of him.
Yeah, the 5 could be the leader. Really depends on a lot of different things. 00 and the 98 are already out of their boxes. This is going to be close. 78's also out of his box. Here comes the 5. 00's up to speed. He's still the leader at this point. I think. He is. He's got to beat the 5. Here he comes. 4 laps. Here comes Lucky. The 5 is right there with him.
5 trying to use the outside. He's going to get there.
Lucky's still got to get some heat into the tires. The 5's pulling away. Braden has got the lead. Lucky's trying to reel him back in. Coming to 3 laps to go. Giuseppe's not out of this yet. It looks like it's a 3-horse race for the win. But remember, Lucky's on the fresher tires out of all these guys in the battle for the win. Or maybe he didn't even take tires. Maybe he just took gas. You never know. I mean, I didn't really see. Two laps to go. Braden trying to hold on to get his first ever win in the Shell Series. Giuseppe goes to the inside of Lucky, trying to get second. Shuts the door. 2 more laps for Braden here at the Brickyard.
Now, lap traffic coming up.
That's the 62 of David Kreutz. Lucky tried going high. Maybe he's trying to pick the lane he thinks 62 won't be on. He lost some time trying that. He's got the 74 all over his rear bumper. There's the 62. The 5 gets stuck behind him a bit. The 00 trying to go high.
74 trying to take the opportunity to go low on the 00.
00 is going to stay ahead. The 5 stuck behind the 62. Here they come to the white flag. 00's got a gap between him and the 5. Here they come. White flag. 5 battles to 62. The 00 gets underneath the 62. Here they come through 1. The 74 looks low. 00 tries to block. The 74 gets underneath him.
Almost
And
a
that,
spin.
I think that just gave the win to the 5 right there.
Yep, it did.
Down the back straightaway for the final time. Through 3 and 4 they go. 74's got a huge head of steam, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Out of turn 4 in his rookie campaign. Here comes Giuseppe, but it's not going to be enough. Out of 4, he gets his first ever shell win at the Brickyard. Braden's going to win it in Indianapolis.
If he could have gave Pendry one more lap, he could have probably caught up to the leaders.
Probably.
No, after the line, it showed him 0.63.
Oh yeah, he probably would have caught them too, actually. All right, well, that will do things from Indianapolis. We will see you all tomorrow for the Cup Series at the Brickyard.